What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DADE back on screen once again in the fish trade Devante Parker and the 2022 fifth round draft pick in exchange for the Patriots 2023 third round pick. That's right, we traded in the division to the Patriots, which I know I'm late with this video, but I've been telling y'all from day one. If y'all watch all my past videos, I've been telling y'all we should have traded Devante Parker because he just don't fit into the scheme. He don't fit into the West Coast offense, not because of his height, but because he's not twitchy enough. He's not a good route runner. He's great at making contested catches, uses height really good, got good jumping ability, so he's able to high point the ball and catch it at its highest point. But we need receivers who's gonna give us yards after catch. Seems like every time he catch a bang 8 slant or any type of post pattern in the middle of the defense, he's not able to separate. I mean, I've seen him get maybe 15 yards after catch or 20 yards, but I want us, our receivers, to be able to catch the ball and take it from 5 yards to the distance. Go from 0 to 60 real quick. That's how I want our receivers to be. I think Cedric Wilson can do that. I even think Sherfield can do that. He has that separating ability. I'm not saying that Sherfield is better than DVP, but I feel like he's better suited for this offense. Now, again, a lot of fans are shocked that we traded within the division, but we've done this before. We traded Wes Welker to the Patriots, and let me tell you, me as a fan, I just kind of feel like when it comes to the Patriots, I want them to starve. I don't want us to trade shit to the Patriots. No play. I don't care if it's the punter. Don't trade nobody to the Patriots. I hate when these teams, it seems like they want the Patriots to win because they almost always, make a sweet deal for them to get back in contention. And so, am I happy that we traded to the Patriots? No. Am I worried about it? No, because we got Xavier Howard, who we gonna make a big fish baller for life, who's been shutting down Devante Parker in practice, and he's gonna be able to do the same thing. I'm not even worried about Byron Jones against Devante Parker because we already know what his game is. We already know what his game is. We know he's gonna make some big plays, but I'm not worried about him. Although he could be a top option for the Patriots, for second-year quarterback Mac Jones joining the receiving corps with Jacoby Myers, Nelson Aguilar, and Kendrick Bourne. You look at how they used Jacoby Myers in the slot last year. They moved him around a lot and made him a third down target that can get open underneath. I can tell you that they want to get him the ball in space, and I believe that they're going to try to use him just like how they used Julian Edelman when they had Edelman on their team. Jacoby played quarterback in high school, so when we play them, we got to watch out for that fake receiver toss to the other receiver down the field. We got to watch out for the fake wide receiver screen pass play. Belichick gonna try to bring that out. At least on the first one of them games, he's gonna bring that out, so we got to be looking out for it. Watch out for wheel routes, because sometimes they try to get Jacoby on wheel routes or delayed routes if it ain't nothing open down. I'm not looking for Mac Jones to really throw the ball down the field. He's going to, but he's only going to do it when the defense sucks into the underneath routes. Then he's going to go over the top like how he's supposed to. That's simple strategy. But we got to watch out for these delayed rub routes that the Patriots like to run. I think Jerome Baker has the speed to cover receivers underneath and even on out patterns, even covering running backs. He's shown last year that he made some plays in coverage, as well as on the boundary. But I still think we gotta watch out for Jacoby Myers in that slot. Nelson Aguilar, he's not a number one, but he is an exceptional route runner who can get open in 3 seconds if you don't get your hands on him. If you don't play good press coverage on him, he will get open. Mike McDaniels likes to call a lot of plays, like I said, with rub routes. The Patriots won 6 Super Bowls beating teams with rub routes. They're going to do that to you all day long, and they're going to try to get the ball out of Mac Jones' hand in 2 seconds. Just watch the game. All you got to do is watch how the Patriots play. Same thing Brady did. Drop back 3 seconds, And I guess there's cues that he has with the linemen to where if they're not able to get their hands on the edge rushes in a certain amount of time, the ball got to come out. So you knock off the Patriots' timing, you knock off their offense. And the best way I think to knock off their timing is what Flores did, which is play bump and run coverage on their receivers. If you notice our previous coaches in the past, why they had the corners playing 5 yards back, 7 yards back, you're going to get killed like that playing the Patriots because they're going to rug route you to death. And you're going to get beat with crossers all day long if you play man. So either crossers or the wheel. However you pick your poison, they're going to beat you either way. But, you know, they basically run 5 wide sets with West Coast principles. And, you know, like I said, Brady, Mac Jones, they're going to throw it down the field. You just don't know when. You just don't know when because they're setting you up for that. They're getting you frustrated on them drag routes. They're getting frustrated with that quick game. If you can't stop it, they're going to quick game you to death. And if you don't stop it, they don't have to throw the ball deep. That's why I don't understand why all these, you know, media heads and all these columnists talking about how Tua got to push the ball deep. Yeah, he do, especially with Tyreek Hill and Waddle now as burners. But we don't have to. We don't have to, and that's the whole point of being multiple. That's the whole point of having a hyper scheme. Because I want to be able to beat you going down the field if I want to. I want to be able to nickel it down your ass to death if I want to. I want to be able to beat you with just going to my tight ends if I want to. Being able to do what you want. That's what it's all about. And the Patriots, they're going to do that. Kendrick Bourne could be dangerous also, but Mike McDaniel, I think he's familiar with him from Frisco. So we got a scouting report on Kendrick Bourne, but we still got to watch out for him. I believe that Belichick was looking specifically for a tall alpha wide receiver that can be what they wanted N'Keal Harry to be. Obviously, Parker is better as a talent than N'Keal Harry, and a lot of fans, like I said, are bugging out, but we can't worry about that. There's trades that we've made in divisions that I am also not happy about, like the Charles Clay trade that we made to the goddamn Buffalo Bills when we had Philbin. We should have, it wasn't a trade, but it was basically, I forget, I think it was like a transition tag or some type of tag we tried to put on Charles Clay, and Rex Ryan, he put a poison pill in with a deal that he made to Charles Clay, and we ended up losing Charles Clay. And I believe ever since we lost Charles Clay, it affected our offense, and we was never able to generate as many points and move the ball down the field and be as dynamic as we were when we had him, you know, once we lost him. You know, and he went to Buffalo, played good for Buffalo. I don't think he played as good for Buffalo as he did with us, but you gotta watch these teams in the division, man. They'll try to pluck your players. They'll try to, you know, take the players that you can use you as a farm system. Use you as a team that's gonna build them. That's what the Patriots do. They use all the teams in the division as farms for the players that y'all may not even be coaching correctly or may not be scouting correctly. You're not self-scouting your own players, and they'll take those players and make them into players that they can use to go to win Super Bowls. You know, I mean, Sammy Morris, when we had him at running back, he got a Super Bowl with the Patriots. He left us, went to the Patriots, and won the Super Bowl. So, you know, but I ain't worried about Parker. The Patriots, they do inherit the remaining 2 years of Parker's contract, which calls for him to earn a base salary of $5.65 million in 2022 and $5.7 million in 2023. Making this trade does clear $3.34 million for us this season. We also clear all of Parker's $9 million. That was supposed to be on the books for this year. This makes it easier to manage some of the deals that's supposed to jump from 2022 to 2023 next year. Even though the league salary cap is expected to continue to go up, we'll now have a real nice nest egg that we can go into next year with to use the next, that we can use these next 9 months, or we can carry it over the next year. Parker leaves as one of the most productive receivers in team history. He had the 8th most receptions, 338, 6th most receiving yards, 4,727, and 8th most touchdowns, which is 24. Not gonna put him on that big fish baller list. You know, he's a good receiver. He was a good receiver, but we got a history of so many receivers that was more impactful to him, to the team. So I can't put him on the big fish baller list. But salute to you, Devante, for staying down with the team for as long as you did. You know, there was times I'm pretty sure you was frustrated, especially with Gase. Gase and your agent didn't get along. There's times where you could have left and went to another team, but you stayed down with the fans. So we appreciate you for that. We appreciate you for some of the plays you made, but you didn't stay on the field long enough for us to really value you and really get the most out of you. So we're going to be whooping your ass when you get to the Patriots, shutting you down, not making sure you don't get no touchdowns on us. So middle finger to you, Devante Parker, for even taking that deal to going to the Patriots. I'm going to say salute, but I'm going to also say to hell with you because you were the enemy. But these trades that we made definitely helped us add young vets to our team. It did cost us some draft picks, which the addition of Tyreek just made it all worth it. I mean, damn the picks if you can get the cheat on your squad. I mean, shit, anybody would have made this deal. We now have just 4 draft picks in this upcoming draft, a 3rd, a 4th, and 2 7th-round selections, unless things change. I'm pretty sure Chris is thinking of ways to try to get us more picks and move up in the draft. But shit, the way it's looking right now, it's looking like we might as well not even have a damn draft. You know, I mean, there are players that I can see us getting, but I mean, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? The cupboard is bare. The cupboard is bare. Chris, you gotta do something, Chris. You gotta do something, man. But I hope that we can move up into this draft. Like I said, I would keep the faith in Tua for at least another 2 or 3 more years. I know that's not popular to some people, some of y'all in the fan base, but I would actually keep the faith in Tua for another 2 to 3 years because the offense is set. All we need him to do now is grow. Just grow within the offense. Grow within the offense that Mike McDaniel has for you. If y'all fans could just be patient, let him grow. I know you say, yeah, he got all these weapons. He need to do it now. We in a microwave society. Let him grow. Let Mike McDaniels find what works, what doesn't work, and give him at least another 2 or 3 more years so that the new offensive weapons that he has can gel with him. Can get timing with him. This first year, I expect us to make it to the playoffs, get past the first, win 11 games, 11 or more games, get past the first round, beat a team, and then maybe get to the Super Bowl. If not get to the Super Bowl, at least get to the second round. That's what I expect from this offense, nothing less. I don't want to hear nothing at the end of the season. Period. But I'm hoping that Chris Greer can, if I was him, like I said, I would trade. We got 2 first rounds. Trade one of them and maybe a later round pick to move up into this draft. And I want us to get linebacker Nakobe Dean, who I believe is a can't-miss prospect, in my opinion, will be perfect for this defense. He's a legit middle linebacker. I think with both him and the landing together with Van Ginkel, Baker, and Phillips, we'll be able to play multiple packages and fronts. We'll be able to do whatever we want. We could damn near do that now, but with Nakobe Dean, it's the final piece to the puzzle. It's the final key that's going to unlock everything that we can do on defense. I could also see us getting back into the first to try to get defensive tackle Perrion Winfrey, who's also a damn beast out there on the field, who will pair well with Christian Wilkins and Davis and Zach Seiler. So Perrion Winfrey, if we can get him, either one of them players, I think are game wreckers, game changers, game breakers, and will be the final piece to this defense that will take us from great to super elite in the top 5 for the next 5 years. I'm gonna talk more on that when I cover the draft. I know it's coming up soon. Don't worry, I got some coverage for y'all. I'm gonna cover all of the players that I think we should look at. I already made my draft board. I'm gonna do my mock draft with the draft picks that we got right now. That's coming up. Y'all stay tuned for that. But I'm glad I didn't do my mock draft early and I waited, because we won't even have as many picks as we thought we would. We're limited, but we gonna get this. We're gonna get this taken care of. We're gonna get this solidified, and we're gonna get players. Even with the limited players that we have, I trust in Chris that he's gonna get the right players that we need. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about us trading Devante. I know this is a late video, but I still like to know what y'all think about my opinion on this, what y'all think about my opinion about us trading, back into the first round, into the second round, and get Nakobe Dean or Perrion Winfrey if they there. Shit, I'll even get Jameson Williams or Khalil Shakir, or I'll get Wan'Dale Robinson, either one of those. Let me know what you think. Till next time, signing off, TBF here.